Alright, let's do a few examples of reading a Vernier caliper. So in this one it looks like we're after the 2-inch mark, and we're after the 0.4, because again I'm looking to see where this 0 lines up. That's kind of where I'm reading right now. And this, we're at 2.4. We're actually after the 1, 2, 3rd. We're after the 3rd hash mark after the 4, so this is going to be 0.075. And then I'm going to read off what my Vernier scale says. And this is, hey, that actually got better when I zoomed in. That's weird. It looks like we line up. It's kind of hard. It's really, really bad resolution. It looks to me like they're lined up on the 5, though. So I'm going to go ahead and say that's my thousandths place, 0.005, which when I add these together, I get 0 here and 8 there, 2.480. And, you know, we're dealing with... we've learned how to deal with significant digits, so I'm going to leave that 0 on there because I am saying that this number is accurate down to the nearest thousandth of an inch. Alright, reading off this one, I'm not yet to the 1, because again I'm reading where this is, right here. I'm not yet to the 1, so that means I'm going to start off with 0. Let's see, I'm past the 7, I'm not yet to the 8 though, so 7. Then I'll look to see which of these marks I'm past. I'm 0.025, 0.05 I'm after, but I'm not yet to the 0.075. Let me zoom a little so you can see that a little better. So that's what that looks like. So we have 0.050, because we're after the 2nd mark, we're after this one. And then I will figure out which one of these lines up. Let's see. The Vernier scale is just to the left, just to the left, just to the... oh, it's actually just to the right. Yeah, I don't know. It might be that one. It might be that one. I think it's this one. This dealing with bad resolution is makes these so painful. I really should redo these, but not now. Maybe at some point in the future. Doesn't help you guys at all, but you know, when you're actually reading these things, you're not going to have to worry about the pixelation of the bad resolution. This is just because I copied this thing out of the book, and this is what it looks like coming out of the book. Alright, so 11, 12, 13. This is 13. That's what that is at. So we'll say we have a 13 here. So we got 0.763 is the measurement for this one. 0.763. Maybe I should add that on there. Alright, on this one we're past the 1, but we're not yet to the 0.1, so 1.0. We're past the 3rd of these, so it'll be 0.075 for the next measurement. And then I'll figure out which one of these line up, and let's see, I don't know, probably this one. That's kind of what it looks like. That was the best fit to me. I'll call that a 9 because it's just to the left of the 10 there. 0.009. Adding these together, we get 1.084. Just like with the Vernier micrometer. If you didn't watch that video, how I'm going to be grading these, each of these measurements is going to be worth a certain number of points. This first measurement would be worth probably 2 points because I would get the whole number and the first decimal off of that. So I'd probably give 2 points to that one. I would give 1 point to reading off that number. I'd give 1 point to your Vernier scale, and then 1 point for a correct sum. So in total, you could get 5 points for each of these questions, and that's how I'm going to be doing my partial credit. Alright, so let's see. On this one, let's see. We're not yet to the 3, which means we're past the 2. We're past the 0.9, so I'll read 2.9 for the first number. We're past the 0.025 because we're past that first mark there. We're not yet to the second one, though, so we're 0.025. And figuring out where we are in the Vernier scale, let me zoom in because it seems to clear up. Shows a lot of artifacting here still. I think this one looks like it lines up the best just because they're the same shade, actually. That's kind of what I'm using. So I'm going to call that a 5. Oops. So I'm going to call this 0.005. So adding these together, I get 0 there, 3 there, and 2.9. So 2.930. Two more examples. We're after the 3, and we're after the 0.1. We're not yet to the 0.025, so 0.000. And then we need to read off the Vernier scale here. And it looks to me like these are the same shades, so I'm going to say that those are lined up, which means my Vernier scale I read at 10. So that means I will have 10 thousandths, 0.010 in that place. So I get 3.110 is that number. And the last of these, I'm not yet to the 2, so that means I must be just past the 1. I'm between the 4 and the 5, so I have a 4 there. That's the last one I passed. And it looks to me like this is exactly lined up there. So I'm going to go ahead and say that we're at 0.075 and 0 on the Vernier scale. So we end up with 0.1475.